Beginning review. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 5, as I'm going to call it, because it should not ever have been fucking called Modern Warfare 2. Now, the difference between this being called Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 2019 being called Modern Warfare is that Modern Warfare 2019 is a reboot. This is a sequel to the reboot. And they would have been better off calling it Modern Warfare something else instead of Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 5. And it's just pissing on the original Modern Warfare 2 because, like, you know that guy? I think this was Modern Warfare 4 he was playing, where it's like, oh, uh, speed run getting called the N word. And it's like, oh, I got called the N word in 0.25 seconds. Yeah, that would happen in negative, like, an hour. You know, you'd been called the N word immediately without even saying it, without even breathing, without even loading into the fucking game. Because that's how toxic Modern Warfare 2 was, and that was perfect. Now, I've played the multiplayer in Modern Warfare 2, no one talks at all, ever. But I actually really like the multiplayer. Um, I also played DMZ, which my uncle loves it, my brother hated it, but I think he likes it now. I played it, I liked it for like a week or like 2 or 3 weeks, but now I hate it. I've also played the first two missions of the campaign, because the first one you weren't really doing anything. So I can say right now that I hate Ghost. I hate Soap even more. When I first heard Shepard, I thought, oh, he actually sounds like Shepard, but then every line after that doesn't. But I think I recognize the guy that plays Shepard. I don't know the guy's name, but I think he's in 24. That's why I'm on the IMDb page. I also want to see the ratings because I know I got like a 2.9 on Xbox Store. So let's see this. Fuck off. Anyway, yeah, Glenn Mortar, I thought so. He's like a Secret Service agent in 24, ends up fucking one of the first ladies, Aaron, and he was in the resident as well. Well, is anyone else I recognize? Adam Tezekman, additional voice? Anyway, so, I, I'm gonna get this on my chest. I loved Modern Warfare 4. I loved it because it's like, take something like Homeland, Bodyguard, fucking Steel Dark Verde, it's like that. It reminds me of it. But this, so far, it's it's like if Seth MacFarlane wrote an episode of SEAL Team. Honestly, that's what it. No, sorry. Okay, I'm being too harsh. It's like, let me think of another crappy writer. It's like a very, if SEAL Team had really bad writing, that's what this is. But as for the characters, right? So Price, I don't mind Price, especially with they were able to make him badass, even though he sounds nothing like Billy Mitchell or Billy Murray. I forget the guy's name. It's one of those two. Like he was badass with that fucking that line from four. You keep your muppets on a short leash, or I'll fucking hang you from it. That was great. I love that, badass. Ghost. What the fuck is that mask? And the voice? No. Soap. The voice, like, Jesus. Like, hold on, who voices Soap in this? Is this guy even Scottish? Written in London. That doesn't necessarily mean that he is from London. He might actually be Scottish, but honestly, it sounds like a non Scottish person trying to voice a Scottish person. And it just doesn't work out. Gaz. I don't really have an opinion on this Gaz. I thought he was all right in this, but I've yet to play. Uh, like he doesn't pop up in Mission Free. I'm seeing the first cutscene. It's like, oh, you are now Gaz. Um, so the way I see it, if you're gonna do something like this, you can either have it. There's like a spectrum of how close it is to the original, and they've gone in the middle, which they shouldn't have done. They either should have went completely opposite or completely the same. And it is possible to do completely the same and still be good. Like season 8, episode 1 of Arrow was almost exactly the same as the entirety of season 1 of Arrow. And I watched it and I thought, oh, is this what they're going to do? What? So the entire season is just a repeat of the previous seasons, which that ended up not happening. It was just episode 1 that they did that, and it made sense. It was perfect. Well, okay, not perfect, but it was really good. I think that's all I have to say. Yeah. Oh, actually, one more thing. I want. I I don't know why, but I was in the mood to look at the end scene from Ghosts. You know, you think you kill Rourke, but you don't. He breaks your leg, it drags you to try and hypnotize you, and then you run in the Federation or wherever they were. I think it was Federation. Um, I wanted to see that, and because Ghost, it ended up bringing up a couple of videos from this game, and I got spoilers. And this game, from the titles of those videos, it seems like this game is going to be exactly the same as the first game, or as the original. Which, despite what I said, they shouldn't do it like that. Yeah, they've changed it up. Like I think Makarov is going to be like a post credit scene or something like that instead of in the original. They make you think he's the bad guy when he's not the bad guy. Shep was bad guy. I don't know, but I am willing to change my mind.